Hi there, it's Jen, and it is Friday, February 28th, last day of February. Welcome to my live. I'm a Stampin' demonstrator. I have been for 21 years, and I go live mostly every Friday. I've missed a few in the last month or so just due to some knee surgery that I've been recovering from. And so I go live most of the time around this time and I do a project. So I hope that you are, if you're joining me for the first time, let me know. If you're here and you've been here before, just say hi, that'd be great. So I want to jump over right away to my desk just to show you something, and then I am going to do a quick draw. But I just wanted to mention that today is the very last day to take advantage of the Stampin' Up! Celebration promotion. So that's where when you spend $75, you get a freebie, or if you join as a demonstrator, you get some extra stuff. And then while I've had the catalogs out, I thought I'd mention this mini catalog, which goes till April. If you don't have one and you would like one, let me know. And the same with the annual catalog. This one actually goes till the end of April. So again, I'm happy to send you those. Just you can send me a message here or email me. I'll put my email in the comments, okay? So what I like to do is I like to do a draw from the card that I made the week before. So I'm a little behind in my draws, so I'm going to do some now. And I want to say hello to Nicole and Viola and Beth. Hello, welcome, and thank you for joining me. So I'm just going to share my screen and just to bear with me while I do a couple of draws for a second. Here we go. So this one save what I did? Yes, it did. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do here is the oldest one. This one here, January 10th. Yeah, so this one here. So I'm going to start the draw. And so anyone who commented, liked, or shared is automatically in the draw. And as long as you are not a demonstrator, then you can win. So Ruth Wigmore, this card is going out to you. So congratulations. So let me just change my parameters here. You're going to look behind the scenes here. So I have to change. Let me start a new draw here. This is a free piece of software that I use. I just got to remember how to, let me just refresh it to see if we can get it to go here. Yes, so I have to select my post and it is not letting me. Hold on, I'm going to stop the share for a second just so I can figure this out behind the scenes. You can see my face peering at the computer. Yeah, that seemed to work for some reason. Okay, so let me just select this date here and hold on 1 second. Here we go. And I'll start the share again. Share screen. I know this is a bit tedious, but I want to make sure that I give credit to the people who commented. So let's see here. Okay, so here we go. Start the contest. As long as you're Canadian and not a demonstrator, you can win. So Robin, you fit that bill, so congratulations to Robin. Okay, then we're going to do this one here. January 24th. Let me see if I can change that again. I had to look to, oh yeah, it's going to let me do this time. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, I might have used the wrong one. Oh well, we'll just use this one again. Let's just pick another winner from this one. Pick another winner. Pick another winner. Start. Okay. And the winner is June Sheldrake. Congratulations, June, and thanks for watching. June said watching live. Okay, and then this, that was fast. So then this one is the card I made last week, which you probably can't see. I'll show it. Oh, actually, it's probably on the screen too. I'll show it again in a second, but let me just change the parameters here and go to last week, which would have been the 21st. 21st. I did not see that. Hold on. Okay. All right, here we go. Again, as long as you're Canadian and not a demonstrator. Connie from New York City. Oh, Connie, thank you for watching, but I've got to do another, draw. Let's see here. Beth Nickel. Okay, congratulations, Beth. Okay, so let me stop the share. and just jump back here to this. So this was a card I made last week with that lovely inlaid technique and then some embossing in the corner. And then this was one of the folders you can get from Celebration Promotion. And then actually when I got off the live, I did one of the other dies from the set in the corner. And how pretty is that? Like this here, you can actually pop those up. Super pretty. So I'll get the all the project details and everything up. They'll be on my YouTube channel and hopefully on my blog soon too. I'm working a little bit more and more in my office every day. So that's that card, and Beth has won that card. So congratulations, Beth. Okay, so I'm gonna put something pretty out front here. Well, I look at your comments. This is something I'm going to work with today. So hello to Paulette. Oh, Beth's there. Yay. And Donna's there too. Hello. Okay, so let me just tuck this funny leg in here so I can see. So this is the Wildflower Birthday 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. That's a mouthful. And it comes in the Wildflower, or these birthday celebrations. I can't remember which version it is. Suite. So there's a bunch of stuff you can get in the suite. I'm going to pull this all out here. So you can see, I've already used some of it. So it is 12 by 12, but look at that paper. It's so pretty. It's got gold foiling in it. And then the other side is beautiful too. So of course there's 2 in every pile. So I'm just going to move these over. We'll come back to this one in a second. So there's another version. Very pretty. And the back is this soft sea foam. Love the leaves on this one. So hard to decide what to use, when you have that with that gold. Did I show this one already? Yes, that's the cake. So you can see I've already used some of that. Then this one, very pretty. I've got a sample I'm going to show you with that after. And then the pink gingham on the back, super cute. Okay. Let's see, these are all duplicates, I believe. Yes. So then one of the sheets is like this. It comes like this, and you can see that it is all pieces that you can cut up. So you can cut that out, and that could be the front of your card. Or this piece, and you stamp a greeting, or here, or there's tags, or you could cut that tag part off and just add those to the front of the card. Or there's just labels where you could stamp stuff. Or if you didn't like any of that, you could just use the back. So that's kind of fun. So there's 2 of those. And then this is really cool. And I have showed this once before. There's one that's fallen out here. But I'm going to pull this out. I've got this in a separate little thing here so I don't lose any of the bits and pieces. But you can see it's got all these die cut pieces that you can use. Yeah. Well, there's one there. You can see that. I'm just going to move this over here. There's the big flower one. So there's 2 of each of these. So see that? I don't know where that one goes. The cake. There's another cake. Anyway, so these are pretty cool. There's the other cake there. So you can punch out all of these. They're not stickers. You actually have to put tape or dimensionals or whatever on there, but you can make a bunch of cards using those. So I thought this was pretty cool. And I've got actually some cards that I've received that use these. So I will show those to you at another time. I just wanted to show you the paper for now because I think this paper is beautiful. And if you don't mind me for a second, I'm going to tuck this back in here just so I don't lose any bits. And that might be easier said than done. I just happen to have one of these nice big stiff folders that works. Okay, that's probably not going to happen. So I'm going to just very gently put this over here. Okay, so let me start with showing you what I'm going to use today. So this is a stamp set called Choose Happy. So it's got all of those cool greetings in it. So you can see summer, Easter, spring, Thanksgiving, anniversary, winter, autumn, hope, dreams, fall, and then choose and happy, and then all these cute little symbols and things. So there's lots you can do with a stamp set like this. This is a great one if you are getting started stamping and you want to have a variety of things. This would be a good one to do. So I'm going to show you how you can take a little tiny thing and make it pretty awesome. So I'm going to use that. Oh, I totally forgot to show you. This was the other part of that suite, the birthday celebrations, which you saw me use. And I did card, this one here that I gave away with the flags and stuff in that die set. But this matches that birthday paper. So it's meant to go together, that and the party dots, all the same color, and then this beautiful gold ribbon. I'm going to use both of those things today. Okay, so but I'm going to use it with this stamp set called Choose Happy. Someone had asked me about, am I going to start doing Easter cards? And I thought, oh, is it that time already? So yes, in fact, it is that time already. So I'm going to do an Easter card, and I'm going to use these dies, and they are called Around It All dies. So you can see they're circles, but they're kind of wonky. See that? They're so fun. So there's all these, there are 12 of them. This one's quite large, like you could probably make a whole card out of that. But they go down in quite little itty bitty sizes. So they're pretty fun. So I have pre-die cut, only just because it's really hard for me to jump up and down from my chair once I'm sitting in it. So I've pre-cut 2 of them. Well, I only need 1, but I always cut an extra, and that was the 5th one in, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's that one right there. That size right there. Okay. And so I'm going to use my Choose Happy stamp set, and I've got the little bunny here. And I'm just going to sneak my sample up here so I know what I'm doing. Let's see here. Hello, Anne Marie. How are you? Okay, and then I've got a Memento black ink, and I'm going to stamp this adorable little bunny from here in Memento black right down there. And then I'm going to use 2 of the greetings from there, Happy and Easter. So of course this could be anything, right? Happy birthday, happy hope, happy healing. There's all sorts of things you could do with this stamp set. All sorts of greetings you could put together. You could even really do Christmas with this because you've got like a dove there. Yeah, there's lots you can do. You can put the face on the pumpkin, put the face on any of these things. It's a pretty cute stamp set. Okay, so I'm going to do Happy and Pool Party because that's one of the colors in the paper. And I'll just close that up. And I'm going to also do Old Olive, also one of the colors in the paper. So if you've never seen me open these ink pads before, they open like a compact. You just kind of separate the 2 pieces like that and then slide and click. And then here's Easter. Just make sure I got it going the right way. I got to get my head in here. Ta-da! Okay. So let me just hold that up so you can see it. How cute is that so far? Adorable. Okay. So I've got some blends markers here. And I need a piece of scrap paper, which of course I didn't think to grab. I'm just going to grab what I was playing with here. Again, I can't jump up and down very easily. I still need a cane to move around. So I'm going to start with the ears. Now the colors in the paper are Peach Pie, which is what this is, and Pretty in Pink. And I don't have a Pretty in Pink blends marker, so I'm going to use the Bubble Bath and just go over this just to make it a pinky orange to make it more matching to the color of the paper. I'm also going to take a little bit of the Old Olive. Use the other tip here. Because I'm not doing any blending, it doesn't really matter what tip I use. And I'm just going to put a little bit of green underneath. Let me hold that up so you can see. So it doesn't look like it's just floating. It's kind of sitting on the ground. It's called grounding. I'm going to take my color lifter and I'm just going to blend that out a little bit to soften it. And let me hold that up. And the reason you need a piece of scrap paper underneath is because the blends will blend right through the paper, which is what you want. Okay. And then I'm not going to leave this bunny completely white. I'm going to take my light crumb cake and I'm going to add a little bit of color. And I'll hold this up so you can see what I've done before I blend it out, which is what I'm going to do. Because these are never perfectly white, but you can see I've added just a little bit of crumb cake there. And then I'm going to take my blending marker, my color lifter is what it's called. You can use it to erase mistakes, or you can use it to blend colors like I did with the green. And now I'm doing with the crumb cake too. Again, just to soften it a little bit. And just add a little bit of color. So look at that. Now it's blended a little bit better. And now you just see some more shadow and shading. So how adorable is that little bunny? So cute, eh? And that's because the rest of the card is super easy. But I just thought it was so cute on that funny little shape. Okay, so I've got a piece of that pretty designer series paper. And I have another version of this card that I'm going to show you after. And I have a piece of Pool Party. So this is 5 by 3 3/4, and this one is 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And so those two will nest together perfectly. When you sign up for my newsletter, you actually get a little email, I think maybe a couple days after you first sign up, that gives you measurements and how to look at measurements and stuff. Because these are some of the most common measurements that I use to make a card. How pretty is that? Pretty with the gold. And I've got a piece of basic white. I've taken my 8.5 by 11 sheet and cut it in half. So this ends up being 5.5 by 8.5. And so when I fold it in half, that was a lot of halves I said, it is going to form the perfect size for my card. It's going to go like that. But first I'm going to take some of this lovely gold weave ribbon. It's so cool. And I'm going to tie it. I'm going to do this one opposite to my other sample just so we have two versions to look at. This is like a super simple card, guys. Last week's card was a little more complicated, so I wanted to offset that with a simpler card this week. So I've just wrapped it all the way around here. Oops. If you are not good at tying bows, then this is a good one for you because I'm just tying this in a knot, and yet you get the look of that ribbon. I leave it on the spool as I'm tying it just so I don't take off more than I need. Tie it just in a knot like that. Like so. And then I'm going to grab my scissors. I always keep one pair just for ribbons. I always mark it somehow. And I'm going to just trim that off. And I'll just roll that back up. There's a little piece of tape on there. I can get that off. Just going to tape that down like that. I can put it right back on my shelf. Okay, and then I'll just trim this one a little bit too. So pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to take this little guy. I'm going to put some dimensionals. Now, because this is going to go over a fat ribbon, I'm only going to put dimensionals here and here. Okay, so let me turn that over so I remember which way to go. Here and here. And like I said, stay tuned here because I'm going to show you another sample at the end of something that I made with the same paper. Well, the same package of paper, not the same paper. Oh, and I ended up doing this exactly the same way I did. Isn't that funny? I meant to make it opposite, but that's fine. At least the colors are going to be different. Okay, how cute is that? Okay, and then I'm going to put this. If your tape ever doesn't go, just give a little start there. I always like to put lots when I have ribbon on there. Make sure it's going to stay on there. So it's going to mount perfectly on there. So cute. How cute is that little Easter card? And very simple. Really, the paper, I'm going to get these out of the way. The paper is the star, right, of this. So I want to, well, maybe the bunny is. But the paper is so beautiful that I just don't need to add a lot of extra stuff. So, of course, I always like to add embellishments. So let me open this package of party dots. I have not opened them yet. Actually, that's not true. I've opened another package and used almost all of them. So now I'm using these ones. Okay, so there have all the colors in here. So I think I might use one of each color. So let me grab my take a pick tool, get some putty on there, and let's start with a big pink one, and maybe a small yellow, and then a small blue. There we go, the pool party. How cute is that? Donna says pretty. Vila says that DSP is very pretty, isn't it? So pretty. Okay, so I'm also going to add, always add Wink of Stella. That's just a little glitter pen. It doesn't always show up on camera, but I'm going to hold it. So I've just done the ear and then the little cottontail. So it might pick up the shine there. Certainly whoever wins this card will see the shine. So that kind of just matches the shine on the paper and the shine on from the ribbon. But it's super cute card, would work for anybody. So let me just show you another one. So that was, again, the Choose Happy stamp set. And this is another version. So pretty much exactly the same. I meant to put the bow on the other side, but I used a different paper. So you can see that other paper has similar things, but I picked up the pretty in pink in there as opposed to the pool party. And the embellishment I used, I don't know if you can see that. It's called a itty bitty bee. It's called, I don't get you the actual name of it. I don't know. It's a very small bee, mini bees or something like that. They're not available right now. They're out of stock. So that's why I thought I would use something else on here. But that bee is so cute. I wish it was in stock. But I'll get the name of it so you have it at least in the project. But I kind of like the 3 dots because it pulls through all the 3 colors anyways. So, and plus there's lots in there and they'll match my rest of my paper. So that's what I have for you today, guys. What do you think? Let me just pop back here, take a sip of water. Oh, Vila, that's so cute. She says, it looks like it's juggling Easter eggs. Yes, perfect. I love it. Very good. And you know, I'm always torn with Easter. Do you go classic or do you go cutesy? But I kind of feel like this one does both. So there we go. Laura says, so cute. Nicole says, great card. Thank you, Nicole. And you know, this is one of those cards, again, that is pretty easy because the design is pretty easy. It's just mounting a few layers and then some sort of a shape with your greeting and your image both on there and just accenting with ribbon. But no one who got this card would ever think that it was a simple, easy card. They would think it's beautiful. So anyways, okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. Again, if you haven't taken advantage of celebration, today is the last day. And thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching the replay later, just let me know. And I'll be back again next week. I actually have already a plan for another Easter card. So unless I make something else in the meantime that I love more, I'm going to show you that really pretty Easter card, okay? All right, so thanks, guys, and have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Thank you again for joining me. Bye-bye now.